Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Who's that girl? I'm that girl. This video is gonna be about this makeup look, this Wednesday Addams but make it bougie type look, and the hair, how I did my hair. So if you want to keep on watching to see how I did that, just keep on watching. Yeah. Okay, hey. So we're gonna do the hair portion now. This is how my hair looks. So this is how my hair looks when I don't braid it before I go to bed. But we're gonna make it look cuter. Okay, that looks crazy, but it's fine. Our spray bottle. And start letting. I don't know why I said our spray bottle. It's my spray bottle. So I don't like to brush my hair when it's not soaking wet and in conditioner. So I'm just gonna like finger detangle. Ow. And it's mostly detangled already. Alright. Hold that part to the side. I'm gonna take some Eco Styler gel. I'm using the argan oil one. And I don't have a preference. Like I know like some people are like, oh, the Eco Styler, the argan oil one is better or the black castor one is better. I hear a lot of people say that one is good, but I haven't noticed like any difference. I don't know. I've tried the regular one, like the clear bottle with the orange writing, and now this one. And the black castor one just now is selling at my job where I bought this one. So when I'm done with this, I'll try that one. Okay, so I finished that bottom piece. So now I'm just gonna put that in a little ponytail, hold that there, then work on the top piece. It's so much harder to get it. Just easier to do it in sections. So now I flattened this side. Ow, ow, ow. Ew, ew, ew. Okay, put a little more gel. Make them waves pop. Do you remember, like, I guess it still happens, but do you remember, like, in school when the boys would, I'm talking about, like, black boys, by the way, and they would, like, have their hair like this, like the waves, and they would have the do-rags on, and they would come into school like that, and then they would take it off. So cute. Now that's how my hair looks. Okay, so I've completely flattened this area, and it's so much flatter doing it like this in sections. Great. So now I'm gonna take that, put it in a ponytail. And then I like to take my hair and do braids. This method of doing like the braid also works really well if you're doing a track, and then you can just like pin the tracks in. I also do that too. I can show you guys how I do that. But I'm just gonna like braid that, leave that here, and then I'll put on the extensions. But look how smooth it is. Should we do baby hairs? I'm sorry that this side is so distracting. Should we do baby hairs? I feel like I'm not that great at them, but let's try. Adorable! This side is done. Okay, I'm gonna do this side off camera, and then I'm gonna show you how I put in the ponytail. Alright, I put on some jewelry. This necklace, well, this part of the necklace is by Regal Rose. Yeah. And then this is like from the dollar store, I don't know. Or from Rainbows. One of those places. I have a do-rag on to like help it flatten. Anyway, now I'm gonna put on my extension type hair, the ponytail hair. This is the kind that it comes with the mesh and like the two combs and the drawstring. Like this is an actual ponytail, and I have two of them so I can make, do you see that fly? The nerve. And I have two of them so I can make two ponytails. So let's do that. Yes, I love how flat this looks. Very like Wednesday Addams, but black. Let's do this side first so you can see that better. So you see how like the hair is here? I would usually just like tuck it in to the ponytail piece. Tuck that piece in so it looks like that. Take the first comb, put it in. The second comb, put it in there. Try not to hurt yourself. And then the drawstring. Ow. Already hurting myself. Pull it, but be careful not to like let it snap back, because when that drawstring snaps back, that part will hit you and it will hurt. So it looks a bit crazy right now. Let me adjust it. Usually I don't hook the bottom piece in, that bottom comb. I like almost never hook that piece in. I just try and make this as tight as possible. Just that in there. Okay, so that's in there like that. And then I'm going to take the drawstring and a bottom piece from the hair, and I braid them together, or twist them. Right now I'm just going to twist it together, hiding the drawstring. So just giving it a nice little twist. Okay? And then that will be twisting around the hair. This one is like bulky today. Sometimes they come out flatter, sometimes they don't. And then do that. And then bobby pin it in place. It's Thursday, so it should be Thursday Adams. Okay. What I'm going for today is like a bit of goth, a bit of like a soft glam, I don't know, type of look. There's gonna be black, there's gonna be eyeliner, there's gonna be glitter. I'm using my favorite eyeshadow primer, the Milani eyeshadow primer. Lightweight, invisible finish, works on all skin tones, and it really does. And I love this one. I've tried so many different eyeshadow primers, and they never helped for my makeup to stay because my eyelids do get really oily. That one is the only one that has helped. So try that. It's inexpensive. Then I'm going to go in with one of my fave palettes, the Modern Renaissance palette, in with Raw Sienna and Tempera, which are just these two shades right here. And I'm going to pack that all over. Oh, there's an eyelash. Just put that all over my eyelid, just so there's a different color, slightly lighter color than my skin tone. I know, like, remember when everyone was talking shit about the Modern Renaissance, what's it called? It was like that green one. What was it called? It wasn't Modern Renaissance, but it was that other Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette, and it was the same like this, but it was the green one. I forgot what it's called, but I have it because I saw it at TJ Maxx for like cheap. And I was like, I'm gonna buy it. Since everyone was talking shit about it, I didn't want to get it full price, you know? And a lot of people's main concern was that it had a lot of kickback, and that when you pressed your like brush into the eyeshadows, they were already, I don't know, like making a dent, I guess. And I feel like this palette also does that. Like, some eyeshadows do it more than others. I think that is just the formula of Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows. They're very powdery, they're very lightweight, so as soon as you do that, they're like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. So I don't know, it doesn't bother me, and it doesn't like get on the bottom of your face, so, well, at least for me it doesn't. I don't know. Anyway, so then after that, here, just like, as you can see, it's like slightly lighter. I'm gonna go in with my like new favorite thing. It's the Glossier Play like glitter gel thing. It's literally like, you're gonna see, it's like a gel, but it's glitter. Oh, and it's amazing. amazing. I just do that, and it's jelly, and then I apply that on my eyelid, and it's like a gel, so you don't have to blend it out. I just blend it in with my finger, and it dries down. And you can do this, like, you can put a different color under and then put the gel. I've done it with the black and then put the glitter, and that still looks really cute. Like, I don't know, like, it's just the perfect amount of everything. If you don't want to buy it, that's fine, but if you can just go into a Glossier store, just go into the store, it's an experience. I went to the one here in Manhattan. If you're in New York, it's the one in Canal Street over there, and like near Chinatown, and girls, boys, and everyone in between. It's amazing. First of all, there was a line to get in, so whenever there's a line to get in someplace, you know it's good. It wasn't a long line because I was not going to be waiting. It was short, but there was still a line nevertheless. Then when it was our turn to go in, you like step inside and everyone is in these cute overalls, which I love the overall trend. It's not even like the regular overalls, it is the like the boiler room type overalls. I don't know, they were really cute though. And you walk inside, and this looks like a little receptionist area, and then there's stairs, and the stairs go up, and it just looks so like heavenly, and it's so pretty. And then you go into this place, and it's just like this beautiful like pink and white atmosphere, and I don't know, it's so aesthetically pleasing. They have everything out on table so you can try all of the products for yourself, and then after you like try the product, you will get one of the people that work there, and you tell them which product it is that you want, and they have these little iPads, and they will go through it, they'll get the product for you, they'll send it out, think that's what you want, and it'll go to the back, and the people in the back will pick out the product, and then you pay for it there with your card. So it's, you have to pay with your card, which I personally am fine with. I don't care for cash anymore. Like, whenever I'm at work and people pay with cash, I'm just like, especially when they pay with cash and it's like a large amount, it's just like, what the hell? Why are you walking around with $100? I feel like that's dangerous. Anyway, so after you send your order in, the fairies in the back, the Glossier fairies, take care of that, and they're just like, yeah, you know, just look around, you know, sit down, enjoy yourself. When your order is ready, you can just go to the front and they'll call you. So it's like, oh, that's so cute. You get like a little email, I think. I can't remember. Because how do we know that our order was ready? Yes, I think you get an email on your phone, like, after you place the order, it'll email you and saying your order is ready. Then you'll go over there, and your order will be ready, and it's in a cute little Glossier bag. And then they put it in another, like, makeup case type thing. Like, it looks like a little travel makeup case. At least that's what I use it for. And it's so cute, and it's such a cute experience. It reminds me of how the 50s thought the future would be. It reminds me of that. It's so pretty. That was a very long explanation of why I like this glitter. My favorites. So this has been my favorite eyeliner like all year. It's the NYX Vinyl Liner, and it comes in this tube. You unscrew that biatch, and it's like this. I really like liquid eyeliners better. The only like felt tip eyeliner that I will tolerate because it's actually amazing is the Kat Von D one. But every other time I go for a liquid liner like this that has a small tip because it's so much better. And I have hooded eyelids, so a smaller tip is better for me to get like that kind of precision that I want. Anyway, I'm rambling again. It's pretty good. Pretty perfect. Now we just gotta like do the same thing on this side. That's good. Let's not touch it anymore, because if I keep messing around with it, I'm gonna fuck up one of them. And right now they're basically perfect. They're basically perfect. So moving right along. All right, so I'm going to put on my foundation now. So I usually use the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation 09 Tan. That's like my perfect shade. I got the slightest bit tan though. Tanner. A little bit darker than I usually am. So I got this one, even though right now I look red in the camera. I got the next shade to this one, which is 10 Golden Tan. So right now, when I look at it, Golden Tan looks lighter than this one, which makes no sense to me. And then I thought, oh, maybe the higher the number is, the lighter the color is. I thought maybe that's how they did their foundation. But then when I looked at all the foundations, it's like, no, like this one is darker, but it's just a different undertone. This one's more yellowy, this one's more neutral. So when I get tan, I get a little more golden looking, kind of, but I have like really like neutral kind of grayish undertones. So yeah, but this one, I tried it out and it actually looked good on me. So I just kind of mix these two now. I know in the wintertime this is going to be way too dark. So this right now is good. And then I put the smidges of my other one. I can't even use the concealer I usually use, because my concealer is slightly lighter than I am, and that is just like really not my shade. Excuse me, don't fuck with my eyeliner. Do you that's like, oh, it's like the perfect shade match, right? I think it looks like pretty perfect. Pretty darn perfect, if I do say so myself. At work, they ask me a lot, like the customers ask me a lot for foundation shades and bronzer shades, and I have to look at it closely. I look at the people too, and I'm like, their undertones, but I also ask them because, you know, depending on what they want, they might want a foundation that's a slightly darker than their face or slightly lighter. So yeah, act like I work at Sephora or some shit. I don't. I did interview at Sephora. I thought I got it, but I didn't. They wanted someone with more cashier experience, which is hilarious. I could probably apply to Sephora now because I worked cashier at my old job. I don't even bother with my brows, so don't even ask. I usually just brush them out, but I don't know where that brushy pen is at, so don't ask. I don't even bother with them. I'm gonna put on eyelashes, which has become my favorite thing now. I love eyelashes. And the one I love the most are these Glam Wispies. I always get these at Marshall's for $7.99, $4.99 type of thing. Love these. My favorite mascara before I went cruelty free used to be I think it was L'Oreal Sensationals or Maybelline Sensationals mascara. They actually have similar packaging. So maybe that was supposed to be a dupe for this one, because their brushes are very similar also. Cruelty-free, which is the way to be. All brands should be cruelty-free. I'm not saying you need to be vegan or vegetarian even, but when it comes to makeup and, you know, your skincare and your hair and your home, like cleaning supplies and dish detergent and stuff like that, like those things need to be cruelty free. There's no reason to test them on animals, and there's no argument there. There's just no reason to. It's not the same as eating. It's just that there is no necessity for it, especially when it comes to beauty in this day and age where it is not a necessity. I'm talking about America specifically. I don't know how it is in other countries, so I'm not just gonna speak for that, but in American culture, makeup does not need to be tested on animals. I do see the L'Oreal their hair products. I do see that they have some vegan options now. That's great. There's a step forward there, but their makeup doesn't need to be tested on animals. And it's funny because where I work at Target. The L'Oreal, Maybelline, Revlon section are the sections where older women go to get their makeup. And like, so that's like their demographic. It's like these older women, like these are their clientele, these are their trusted clientele that'll keep coming back to them. That's great. So, but they're also like the time when they were younger, like testing on animals is like, okay, like it wasn't even a thing to know that that was not bad, you understand? But then the other brands like Elf, which is cruelty free, NYX, Milani, Pixie by Petra, Neutrogena isn't cruelty free, but it is in that aisle with the other brands that I just said. And ooh, I put the wrong lash on the wrong eyeball. Should I change it? It's never too late to change. Anyway, what I was saying with my rant is that the brands that are not cruelty free are the brands that are marketed towards older people. Those older people, at the time, the norm was animal testing. The norm was not knowing that there was probably even animal testing to begin with. Like, they didn't know that that was a problem. Been able to like get away with it for so long is because those people didn't have that knowledge. Things weren't necessary. The other brands that are like for, not for younger people, but that a lot of younger people go towards, or a lot of politically correct people, or people that are more into like that type of thing, they go to those brands and they can't get away with it because that's their clientele is the millennials or Generation Z or X or whatever the fuck it's called, the younger people that are more quote unquote woke, not even woke, but like more aware. And so if those brands try to pull some shit like that, they'll get called out, they'll get dragged, they'll get canceled. But the other brands like L'Oreal and Maybelline, that doesn't happen to them because of who their clientele is. And obviously I know like younger people use Maybelline and L'Oreal. Also, I definitely use Maybelline, L'Oreal, Neutrogena. Oh, and CoverGirl. That's the other brand I kept forgetting. CoverGirl, especially when Rihanna was a CoverGirl. I used that when I was younger because that was the brands my mom used, and those were the brands my grandma used. So naturally, that would be the brand that I would gravitate towards because that's what my mom used. And that's what I saw in the house. That's what I knew as the good brand. But they have that backing. Like, they have that generation thing. So I feel like that's why it's taken them so long to be cruelty free. I hope now that they will, because they have some good products. All they have to do is just not test them on animals. That's all they have to do. That's all they have to do. Alright, I'm done with my rant. I'm sorry if that bored you to death. I'm going to put on some highlighter using Anastasia Beverly Hills Aurora Glow Kit. I also got this from Marshall's. Listen, Marshall's, TJ Maxx be killing it with the cruelty-free makeup. This is the end of my makeup and hair vid. I hope you guys liked it. It feels Wednesday Addams to me, like Wednesday Addams, but make it bougie. Is that what we're calling this? I think that's what we're calling this look. Wednesday Addams, but make it bougie. Wait, which side is my good side? Ooh. Oh, bitch. Okay, let's take some pictures.